welcome back to Foggy Knits. I'm Gwen.
I'm Jacinda.
And we are back finally, it feels like forever, with another podcast episode. We have so much to talk about and some things we're going to not talk about because we covered them in our Everything I Knit videos. And I'm really excited to catch back up on what we've been working on. We haven't talked about our cast-ons in a while, so there's a lot of cast-ons, acquisitions, fun things to go through. So without further ado, I'll pass it to Jacinda to talk about finished objects first.
Yeah, my one and only finished object is this cardigan, which I chatted about in the Everything I Knit in 2025. It is the last FO in that video. But yeah, this is the Book Club cardigan by Sari Nordlund. I knit a size 5 off gauge, so it is quite big. I was aiming for the measurements of a size 3, but I think my gauge was maybe not as off as I thought, so it's more oversized. But yeah, I really like it. I knit it in Magpie Fibers Nest Worsted. I knit them on a size US 8 needle. I know that Sari is a very loose knitter, some people have mentioned, and I had to go up quite a few needle sizes from the pattern, and I was still off gauge. If I knit this again, or just for the next cardigan, I keep knitting my buttons or sewing my buttons on too tight. So if you can see it, it pulls like inwards this way. And
versus having more space so that the button band can sit more
flat.
Interesting. I had never thought about that before.
I've seen this on other people's video, or people have mentioned that, and I have tried to sew them looser, but just being a tight knitter, I'm like, I don't want the buttons to fall off. And so I do the thing where you sew them and then you wrap some yarn around the middle of the, what is it called?
I've never done that before.
The shank or something.
Yeah.
But it is still too tight. So it does pull a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna undo them because I'm too lazy.
I also didn't know this.
Oh, okay.
You told me, but
nice.
I see it now. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we look at our knit objects so different than how other people see our knit objects. So
yeah,
that's fair.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes. Do that differently. And then the other thing that I did that I really like is, instead of breaking the yarn for the buttonholes, I do a yarn over. And so I was following Tamara Jordan's tutorial. Nice. Yeah. So I really like that one. Creates really tiny buttonholes without having to weave in as many ends. Yeah. And then what else? One sleeve is longer than the other, but that's fine.
Also, I can't tell. Wait, let's see.
One is a little bit longer.
Do you actually?
Is it? This one is a little bit longer.
Oh.
Just a smidge. But that's okay. I don't mind. And just really happy to have this and excited to knit more cabled garments in the future.
Yeah, I love cables.
Yeah.
Cables is my favorite texture.
Yes, same.
Awesome.
Cool.
I have a lot of finished objects actually since our last podcast because I did some marathon gift knitting. So I finished my cactus, my beanie, my well, not mine, gift knitting a pair of socks and so on. The only one I still have is my mom's weekend headband. So I finished it, finally. It took me so long, not because the ribbing took forever, it's just a lot of ribbing. It's because I actually really, really didn't like doing the Kitchener stitch on rib. I struggled with that so much more than I should have struggled with it. I don't know why.
It looks nice.
It looks okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Kitchener is supposed to... I don't know if... Yeah, I've only done Kitchener on stockinette, so...
Yeah.
It's on the inside anyways.
Yeah, but... so this is Weekend Headband by Petite Knit. There's a number of sizes. I forget exactly what it is, but I think it's just rib, so it's really easy to go down or up depending on what you need. I think for me, where I struggled with it because I thought it was going to be so simple, aside from the Kitchener stitch, is it is Aran weight yarn. I used Cascade 128, I think, on size 4 needles, and I didn't like that. I don't really love knitting 1x1 rib to begin with, and then having to do 1x1 rib on size 4 needles was rough.
Yeah. It feels so nice, but
it feels great.
Yeah, it's so squishy, but yeah, I can
so
see how did your hands hurt or
yeah. And you'll see that with my next few knits, that my knits have become really dense towards the end and beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And it's just like the pattern and gauge and all of that. So I would not make this again. I'm excited to give it to my mom. I forgot it when I went to see her.
Oh.
So I still have it to show off, but not a reknit for me because...
Yeah, fair. I feel like a lot of headwear, do they make them like a denser gauge so that
like beanies,
like,
it's kind of like socks. I feel like they do denser gauge.
Yeah. Dang, feels so nice.
It is
so
nice.
Bad.
I know. I also here's the thing. I also don't know how to style it. How do you style a headband?
I don't know. I always associate with like a ponytail and going for a run.
Crazy. And like, what do I do with the bangs? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So I don't really have. Yeah, bangs. I don't even know if I would make one for myself.
Yeah.
In a different pattern. Yeah. So that's one of my
finished
objects. Should I go through the rest as well?
Yeah, do it. I don't have any other FOs.
Okay. This is gonna be the Gwen FO section. My next one is my Fausta Bralette. It looks like this. I'm wearing it. I was kind of struggling to style it a little bit, so I decided to put it on with the button down. All right, we're gonna go up and see. Here's what it looks like. It is a fingering weight yarn held double.
What kind of rib? 2x2?
2x2 rib. And the sad thing that happened here is I ran out of yarn. So what I have is this almost I-cord like strap, and it's wider set than the pattern would be because there should be more decreases to bring this in, and it would be a thicker band. I think I would have liked this more had I had enough yarn to fully execute the pattern. But I was so far into making it, it's so small, but like it's so much 2x2 ribbing, and it was really dense because it was on 3mm needles, that I was just like, you know what, screw it, I will make it work with the yarn I have. And it's wearable, but it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted.
Yeah.
So, let's see, a couple details about, this pattern though that I wanted to share because I think it's a really cool pattern and one that I would love to knit again.
40% negative ease. Holy schmidt.
Yeah, that's a lot. It has 40% negative ease because it's a 2x2 rib where the gauge is measured with the ribbing touching each other. So you don't see the purl rows, you only see the knit columns.
So the gauge is 42 stitches.
Yes. The other thing I really like about this is that they separate your cup sizing from your underbust sizing. So your underbust sizing is independent, and I think that makes it really cool because you can get a more custom fit from it. And I think the design elements with the rib for the bust shaping looks so cool. So while I am sad that mine didn't turn out to pattern, I feel like I would try knitting again, but I would knit it with a sport weight yarn or just do a fingering weight yarn because my Ripple bralettes are knit with fingering weight yarn on size US 4s, which is 3.5mm, and this is asking for DK on 3mm. So I'm kind of like, I think I should just do a lighter weight yarn, and I will be happier with the knitting experience than knitting it super dense.
And you like the fabric of the Ripple bralette?
I do.
Okay, because that one definitely is, I can see like it's more...
It's gapey.
Gapey, yeah.
It is more gapey. But I think it's fine because of the way it's supposed to be worn. I also think that the DK is warmer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Even though it's a superwash merino,
You can feel the...
I do feel like it's a
Yeah.
bit warmer, and I think it could be a little bit less warm.
Yeah.
So would recommend the pattern. The construction is very cool. I think the pattern writing was really good. I think the sizing can be a little bit tricky, but I think it's worth kind of finessing it again and trying to make it work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Would you do merino again or superwash or?
I would do merino again. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So
nice. Cool. It still looks really cute.
thank you.
I like it.
Okay. Then I have another finished object. So many this time. This is so different. They're all small though, so it's not like I finished a cabled cardigan.
You still did a lot of knitting.
Yeah. I finished my Chantal Beanie. It looks like this.
Cute. Can you tell Gwen really likes brown?
Oh yeah, these are all the same color. If you look
Different shades of. Well, this one too, I feel like the headband is like kind of burgundy-ish, which is kind of interesting.
It's the darkest. It's a little more wine, and then this is the lightest. It's a little more mauve. Yeah. So, this is the Chantal Beanie by Moreca Knits, and I really like this one. You can see it up close, the slip stitch pattern. Wee-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it looks so good. So crisp. Even with the mohair, the stitch definition looks really, really nice.
Thank you. And then this one, just to like pull it up really quickly. I used the Ritual Dyes yarn. And this one's in Maiden in the colorway leather. And it's a 2-ply fingering weight, 90% merino, 10% superwash. So I used 2 strands of this one and then 1 strand of the Fay mohair to knit this.
Nice halo. Can you... Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the fuzz.
And this is just like another in a long string of really dense knits, because by the time I got to the crown shaping, I was like, oh, I just want to be done.
Look at this, it looks so pretty. The decreases. Oh, and I want to show the inside. It looks kind of cool. With the slip stitch. Yeah. It's really nice structured beanie.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good balance of like structured and kind of like drapey.
Thank you. I steam blocked it.
Nice.
It hasn't been wet blocked yet. I did a single folded collar with the Italian cast on instead of the 3 rows of double knitting only on one side. I did a row on the outside, a row on the inside, a row on the outside. So same as the Weekend Headband by Petite knit. And I think that helps cinch it up just like a little bit more, because both sides of the ribbing have a line of stockinette. But overall, I really like it, and I'm working on the mitts right now. So, yeah, I think it's
so pretty. It has such a nice like heathering to it as well with the hand dyed. But you said, does it still, the mohair kind of like itches your forehead?
only a little bit.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit itchy, but overall,
Beautiful.
overall it's okay.
Cute.
I'm gonna bring it to Tahoe this weekend, so I'll report
Nice.
back on the itch level.
Yeah, because when it's colder, maybe it'll feel less itchy. I don't know.
No idea. I also
that.
think if I wet block it, it might soften a little
Oh,
bit.
yes, that's
'cause
true.
I feel like washing
That's true.
tends to...
You could, if there's snow in Tahoe, you could put it in
I could
snow.
try to snow block it. How does that work? Do you know how the snow blocking works?
I don't know. I should look up. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to leave it in for a certain amount, like leave it in longer than you would in water because it's not like being fully soaked. I'm not sure. But it just sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So
pretty. Would you knit it again?
I would consider knitting it again. So I think what the pattern writer does is that they use a more blown cashmere. So it's not like a blown yarn officially, I don't think. But it is lighter, which I think makes it less uncomfortable to knit. I think the mohair plus the 2 strands made it a lot denser, so it does create that nice drape to it. But I imagine the Cardiff cashmere or the Gepard cashmere that they use creates a loftier fabric. That probably feels really luxurious, and I would consider.
Cones.
I could.
Your cashmere
potentially. Ooh. But those weren't as fluffy.
That's true. So, yeah.
It is the fluffiness that I need to achieve.
Okay.
To make the knitting experience a little bit more comfortable. So, yeah, I think I might knit it again. I think the pattern is high quality. I like Moreca knits. This is my first pattern of hers. The sizing is on point. It doesn't like squeeze my head too much, though I did steam block it at one point because I was like, it feels a little too squeezy, and then I steam blocked it. I'm like, actually, this will be okay.
Oh, it grew a little bit after you steam blocked it.
Yeah, just in width, because the slip stitch tends to cinch things in just the slightest amount. I think the decreases look so nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this was a
excellent
first win of the year after the Fausta and the weekend weren't too perfect.
Maybe. Yeah, I would love to try. I hear Moreca knit is a really great designer and pattern writer, and a lot of attention to detail and good finishes.
Yeah, really beautiful finishing. Yeah. Cool. Those are my first FOs of the year.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. Shall we move on to whips?
Whips.
Okay. Should I go from least exciting to most exciting, or should I go from most exciting to least exciting?
I think they're all exciting.
They're all exciting? Okay. Oh, well. All right. I'll start with less exciting, quote unquote. Just socks.
Sock though.
Stockinette socks. I haven't worked on them a ton, but I have done some of the heel. This is knit with Knit Picks Stroll in a self-striping yarn, which I don't normally go for stripes, but the knitting experience, I feel like with self-striping yarns, especially for socks, feels so satisfying to me. Like, just waiting for the next stripe to work up really gets me going on my sock mojo. Yeah. So I really enjoy knitting with self-striping or like self-patterning yarn.
Cool.
But yeah, so this one is just stockinette. Usually I cast on 72 for the cuff, but I cast on 70 for this one to see if it'll still fit over my instep, but then cinch just a little bit more around the ankle. And I think, so I do the heel flap and gusset with the slip stitch heel, but I was thinking of doing a slip stitch for the flap part, because I was noticing on my first pair of socks that I knit, I wear them a lot, and I love wearing my socks just like a lot. I go for long walks, and I'm hard wearing on them. And so I'm noticing that like the bottom part of the sock is like wearing just a little bit. So I was thinking of doing a slip stitch on the heel, on the flap part, which is like the bottom of your foot and the back of the heel. Since I think that part gets like quite a bit. Turn. Yeah, the turn. Yeah, like before the decreases.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
So we'll see how that goes. And then the other thing I want to do with the sock is I bought these Summerlee's Comfort Core sock pattern, which is supposed to mimic like sporty socks. And it has like ribbing around like the center part of your foot, like where your arch is, to kind of cinch it in. So I'm planning on doing that with these ones.
Nice. I'm excited to see how it turns out. They're really nice.
Yeah, just trying out tweaking some stuff here and there, and then I'll do my usual anatomical toe. I don't know if I'll do the tabby toe for this one. I feel like the cinched sporty look with the tabby toe, would that look weird? I don't know.
I think you should make a sock that sings to you.
That sings, yeah.
And
sings
if you
to
want
me.
sporty with tabby, I think that's very reasonable.
That would be a look.
I think it's a look.
Stripe
with the
sporty
stripes.
tabby. Oh my gosh. The most interesting sock that you've never seen before.
You're birthing something new into the world.
Yes, true. So TBD on the toe. Yeah.
Yay.
Socks. Cozy socks.
So good.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go or should I do another one?
I'm going to talk about a frog.
Yeah.
I frogged a sock.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It was my I'm So Basic sock, and then I couldn't do the like double zero needles, the 40 stitch gauge. I just wasn't having fun.
Yeah.
So I
double
frogged
zero.
it. I know.
How many millimeters is that? I don't think I've ever used a double zero.
Tiny.
Yeah. Too tiny.
I think it's like 1.75. That's my guess. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Like maybe I could have used a zero needle to get a 40 stitch gauge, but it was just too tight, and I want my sock to be dense in theory, but I haven't figured it out. I want to figure it out, and I might still use this yarn for a sock at some point because it feels sock colored, you know? It's got that sock color.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I just looked at, I use ones, and these are 1.75 millimeters. So double zero would be like, no, this is 2.25 millimeter.
Yeah.
So then double zero is maybe 1.75? Is that
I think so.
1.5?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure 1.75.
So
teeny tiny. I also want to try like some lace socks. I think that could be cool. I have a bunch of sock patterns that I saved in my favorites that I am considering.
Nice.
So
nice.
TBD what happens to my frogged sock. I forgot. I frogged my 9 p.m.
Yes.
to make this.
Yes.
I love
RIP number 2.
I know, RIP number 2. I had 2 big frogs. So my 9 p.m. tank that was also made out of this yarn that I bought at the same time. Just the sizing didn't turn out right, so I think it was the way I measured my upper bust. I think I should have used because the pattern was very clever. It's completely made to measure, where you input your numbers and then it outputs like what each thing should be in terms of stitch count. And I think I inputted a number probably too small for the upper bust, plus I like sized down the needles because I anticipated the fabric to grow and just a number of factors, and it wasn't looking right because I was also modifying the neckband to be a halter neck by doing the front band and then having the straps go all the way around the back up and then tie, which in theory is fine, but I think it messed with the silhouette enough that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call it quits. Like, I probably should have also called it this. Maybe this yarn has bad mojo for me.
No. Oh no.
I know.
Wait, how far again were you on the tank? I feel like you were pretty decent.
Yeah, I was like a good way through the double knitted
the band.
I was maybe like halfway done with the band, and then I just would have had the rest of the body, which would have taken very little time.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P. Well, you live and learn, right?
Yeah. It's okay. I have my Chantal hat to comfort me.
Yes. You have your fuzzy mohair to comfort you.
Oh yeah, I love mohair.
Would you want to knit that one again, or not sure yet? I guess because you had to do a lot of mods.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. And the reason why I do these mods is because of my scoliosis. The like the straight when the back is flat and the straps go around just the shoulders, it looks really asymmetrical from the back because I have like an S-curve scoliosis where it's predominant in my thoracic spine, very sciencey for a second. And getting clothes to look even on me or kind of fall right on me can be kind of challenging with shoulder straps especially, which is why like nailing down like a good summer top for me is kind of tricky, but you know, we'll figure it out. I don't know if the 9 p.m. is one that I will try again, but I do want to try like the May camisole and the Fausta again and see, fingers crossed, like maybe those will work. I don't know. We'll find out. TBD. Yeah. So that's okay. Like I said, I can
take comfort in your fluffy Chantal.
Take comfort in my Chantal beanie.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Should
Next
I?
clip.
Okay.
Ooh.
Next one, I like hadn't worked on this for a little bit, and then I just started it up again. But this is my Cara Wrap by Cardigan, Rebecca Clow. It is a wrap cardigan, and I haven't done a ton, but I just finished the right shoulder, and I picked up for the left. So here's the little baby left shoulder right here. Baby shoulder.
Do you want me to hold it up?
Sure. It is.
Because this fabric is so pretty. It's so delicate in a way.
Knitting for
It
Olive.
really shows through.
Soft silk mohair, plus their fingering weight merino in unicorn purple. Yeah, excited for this to be my first completed mohair garment. And purple. Yeah, really liking it, and also trying out not knitting too densely.
It's so nice.
It is really nice. It's crazy, right?
Who knew?
It's really nice. The mohair does really fluff it out, and it feels ethereal and light, and I feel like I should be a character in Lord of the Rings wearing this thing. Like I'm just floating.
So beautiful. The silk really sheens from the soft silk mohair. I really, really love their unicorn purple shade. It just looks, it literally looks ethereal because of the silk sheen. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I feel like because sometimes in some of their other colors you can really see like the white in the silk, but I think with this purple it just looks shiny.
Yeah, like metallic. It just looks pretty. I don't know. It just looks pretty. God.
Yeah. Yeah, I am really enjoying it, and I'm excited to have. I don't have too many sweaters that like a lot of them are oversized like this. So this one I'm aiming to have. I think the pattern says like 0 to 4 inches of positive ease. So I think this, if I get the measurements of the size I'm aiming for, I should have 3 inches of positive ease. So I think that'll be a nice garment.
Nice.
And yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yes, it is a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of forget if it's like a connected wrap or if it's like an actual.
You tie it.
Yeah, but there's like an I-cord running all through the sides and a little I-cord tie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really nice. Excited to keep working on it.
Cool. On 8s.
Yeah.
I feel like we're as staunch fans of these yarn ball holders, as we are, or as I am of my C-knit needles. So, you know, we have the things we love.
Good craftsmanship.
Is
appreciated.
Really, really nice. So, cool.
Yeah. What's next for
what's next for you? So I've gone back to my not actually monogamous knitting, but my 2-project knitting. So now I have, I know, scandalous. I have one project that is on bigger needles for the couch at home that is a bigger garment, and then I have a travel project. So since I already showed the Chantal Beanie and the Ritual Dyes yarn, my plan when I originally bought this yarn was to make a set of the beanie and the gloves. I am almost done with my first glove. I just split for the thumb. You can see the
Little
thumb,
baby
the little baby
thumb.
thumb. I know. I can put it on.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
I'm gonna make these fingerless, so they'll go up to like somewhere around here. I'm using only 2 strands instead of 3 strands for this. There we go. 1 strand of the merino and 1 strand of the soft silk, or not soft silk, but the silk mohair. There you go. What is this cute?
It's
yeah.
a cow.
This is also from Lambtown, but it's a cow.
I don't think I realized you got that. So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
The slip stitch on this is really nice. It's not so dense that I feel like uncomfortable. It's actually a really comfortable knit. Going to what's effectively like, you know, let's call it DK weight. And I'm using 3mm needles, US 2.5s for this one on wood, my C knits.
Of course.
Of course. And it's been a pleasure to knit these.
Pretty.
Yeah.
What kind of cast on is a
long tail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a long tail cast on.
Looks nice. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Cool. So pretty.
Yeah. And this is another one where this recommended yarn is cashmere, but I'm using what probably is a slightly denser yarn combo than the pattern recommends, but I think is turning out really nicely. And the thing about slip stitch that I really like is because it's so compact vertically and horizontally. In fact, it's just like a really dense fabric. It's very warm. I feel like the slip stitch makes for a really, really cozy, warm fabric. So
yeah, because that's what's used on the heel flapping gusset for the. It's like kind of a double fabric almost. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like a you know, a double fabric. Yeah, it's very. So.
Oh, it's gonna be so pretty once you have the set.
Thank you. But here's my problem. Is I have another skein because I thought I was going to use more. So,
what to make?
What should I do with my last skein?
Do you wear like mini scarf things? Or is that too much matchy?
Okay, so my current thinking is to actually do to buy another skein, ideally in the same dye lot of the mohair, and I might have enough to make a not mini scarf. I think I might have 500 to 600 meters or yards.
Okay.
Might be stretching it a bit.
I feel like if you do one of those scarves that tapers at the ends, you would.
I'm not sure I want.
You don't like that?
As much. I like the blunt.
The blunt.
Yeah.
I guess like the Florence Miller 1
kilometer.
Yeah, and then you can make it less wide.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. TBD.
Yeah, let us know if you have any
ideas for
that's fingering weight.
Yeah, fingering weight, and I think I'll have 500 to 600 meters.
Oh, right, because including whatever's left over from this.
Yeah. So
cool.
Because the beanie only took 200 of each. So 200 yards of the silk mohair, 200 of the first strand of merino, and then 200 of the last. So it really wasn't a ton.
Yeah, that's
actually.
not a lot of.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have thought slip stitch would take more, but
yeah, nice. Yup. Cute. So on my mauve journey.
Pretty. Okay, my next one I shared on Instagram, and I did a short for this last week, I think, but it is the Autumn Pullover by Ozetta. I am knitting this in Rosa Pomar and Matisse. Yeah, it is my first time working with this yarn, first time working with Rosa Pomar yarn, or I think the full name is Retrosaria Rosa Pomar. It is so squishy. Oh my god. It is. I love this yarn so much.
Is it try-onable?
Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't have any sleeves, but yeah. Now that we have a different mic, we can actually like try stuff on. It looks kind of funny without the sleeves and it's like bunching, but you know, cute.
It's almost like a vest.
Yeah, cute. LOL. Yeah. Nice.
It's oversized.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which I think once the sleeves are in, you know. But it's a look.
Yeah, I was like, instead of wearing my book club, should I just wear this as my
I love this.
outfit? Yeah, I am so psyched about the chunky collar. It is like the yarn itself is so squishy, and then the collar with the ribbing is just like, oh, so great. Love it.
Were there any special techniques on this? Or is it just
so? It's just a double folded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ribbed collar, you fold it in and
then you keep going.
Yeah. Well, I think the pattern you do the whole body first and you pick up for the collar. You don't start with the collar.
Ooh, so you bound off inside.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
Yeah. And I LOL.
LOL.
LOL. I, instead of knitting two together, do you need some assistance? Should I shield so that there's no inappropriate
imagery?
Yeah.
Forget.
LOL.
I just really wanted to try it on.
It looked good on you.
Thank you. Should I make one?
Yeah, I think this is great. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So for binding off, I actually prefer to bind off using a crochet hook. So it looks kind of funny in some spots because I was trying some stuff out. Like I was single chaining to bind off, and that was so bulky and weird looking. Not that anyone's gonna see the inside. So then eventually I switched to a slip stitch, crochet. Yeah, a slip stitch. And I think that worked really well. And for me, that is so much easier than trying to bind off with the live stitch, the edge stitch, and like pull your needle through both of those, and then cast off. It was just, yeah, I found the crochet, using a crochet hook less fiddly.
Cool.
So, yeah. And then I think everything else is really to pattern.
Yeah. The increases look really nice here.
Yeah.
See that?
That looks really pretty.
The shoulder seam, very clean.
Yeah, my German short rows are a little funny. I do want to try what video was I watching? Someone was saying how your short rows the double stitch can look a little bit funny if you did the double stitch on the purl side and you did not resolve it on the purl side. Then like if you made the double stitch on the purl side, you resolve it on the knit side, it can look less neat than if you resolve it on whichever side you made the double stitch. And so, yeah, and so that's why I feel like one side of the short rows looks worse than the other, because usually, or at least this pattern, you work the short rows like they start wide and then they get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then you resolve them. But I was watching a video where they were saying they actually usually mod the pattern to work the short rows starting with the smaller ones, and then you resolve as you go out, and that way you resolve them on the same side that you made the double stitch, and apparently that results in a neater looking set of short rows. So I'm gonna try that next time.
Cool.
Yeah, always more to learn for knitting. So excited to try just more. So much to learn. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I love the yarn. It has such a, Gwen is just squishing the color. Squish, squish. It's so squishy. Yeah, and I would love to make another one of these again. It's just such an easy, cozy knit. Maybe I would just make it a cardigan, or I could steek it. Crazy. We'll see. I won't steek this one, but if I made another one, I feel like it'd be kind of interesting to steek this. We'll see. But
How is it
Love
gonna
it.
block? Do you know?
I think I don't know. I did not block my swatch. But I'm using the suggested yarn, and at least my stitch gauge is on gauge. I didn't
That's
measure
so
my row
funny.
gauge. Oops. But I think it'll be great. I'm very excited. Oh yeah, and then this I've been using flicking. So my tension is, I feel like, the funniest in the back, because that's where the pattern starts, and then it gets a little bit better towards the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of messed up some of the tubular bind off, some spots, but meh, that's okay.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, love it. Great, cozy, comfy.
Good pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because after I cast off the book club, I was like, I need stock in it.
Okay, I have to get something for this next one.
Oh yeah, I will show you Gwen's mug while she is getting her thing. Look at this adorable mug. This kitty cat with 4 eyes. So cute. What tea is this? What are you drinking, Gwen?
Chicha.
Ooh, yummy. Yummy. Ooh, all right.
Okay.
Ooh, swatch ring.
Okay, I recently upgraded. You know how some people have key rings, like in Harry Potter, if you're Argus Filch, or if you're like, we don't like J.K. Rowling, but
She's canceled.
canceled, very canceled. But I have a swatch ring.
It's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
This will be relevant in a second for my next whip. Okay, I love swatches. Okay, I won't do swatches for tiny projects, but I'll do swatches for bigger projects, like my jacket number 2 is there.
Oh, yeah.
My son.
Oh, that's such a big swatch.
Yeah, that one's probably too big. And I didn't use the same size needles. I think I used like a 9, so my actual fabric extensor. This is like one of my first ever cardigans. It was like the Veronica cardigan or something like that. My mom felted it. Okay. So my next whip is the first ever in progress sweater for my partner. He is excited.
Here's the swatch for it.
Yeah. And I wanted to show it because the yarn I'm using Issayer Aran Tweed. It looks like this. A lot of contrast in their feed, but it's got these gorgeous, really, they look really natural tweedy bits. It starts kind of rough, I would say. It's a rougher fiber to work with, and it is very solid, like it feels solid. This is the Northland Sweater by Petite Knit, and this is one of the recommended yarns. It's got a saddle shoulder construction, but I've done a number of things different.
Oh, okay.
But the thing that's crazy to me is how this fabric blocks, and I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera very effectively. Oh, thanks, Jacinda. It gets really,
like you can see this is maybe a little fuzzier.
it's really fuzzy and softer, and it just blooms beautifully. And I don't know, it almost looks lighter too because of the added halo. Yeah, I don't know if it shows up, but I think this yarn has...
Oh, I mean, you can see. Oh, yeah, this is kind of an interesting.
yeah.
Look at the tail. Look how fluffy that is. And then if you bring like your yarn.
Yeah, this is the yarn.
It's so different. That's so crazy.
It gets crazy fluffy.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Insane. It's like a 2-ply. It seems like the plies are
2-ply.
nice.
Yeah, this is where you're like, blocking is magic. Blocking is magic.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this is really a cool contrast.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to block this sweater, wet block it, fully wet block it, give it like a nice long soak to let everything fluff up once this is done. Right now I am almost done with the shoulder shaping so that I can connect the body and the round. But I took a quick break once I finished my second ball of yarn to go do the neckline first because I feel like gauging a sweater's sizing without the neckline is kind of hard. I feel like you have to have that neckline in it for it to look right. So I'm working on the neckline right now on some size 4 needles. I usually use the pattern recommended needles for Petite knit. So I went ahead and did that. And also I chose this pattern because it just felt like a very tried basic. However, when I finished the saddle rows, it didn't really extend as far out on my partner's shoulder as I would like it to be. So I did 6 additional rows of that saddle section, which meant that I added in total 30 additional stitches to the body. So
that's a good,
it's a lot. That's a whole like 4 additional inches of ease. So what I'm now doing on the shoulder shaping going back into the body is reducing the number of rows I do there so that I am still increasing the ease a little bit, but not a full 4 inches. So probably closer to like 2 inches of additional ease from the extra large that I chose. My partner is 6'4", so I chose a larger size for him. He's on the slightly like slimmer side, but he wears a lot of baggy oversized stuff, and he said he would probably wear an oversized sweater more than he would wear a slimmer fitted sweater, and I think the pattern is written or graded to a slimmer fit versus like more streetwear or modern baggier silhouettes. So
yeah, because I feel like he usually wears something underneath too.
He
doesn't
does.
wear it as just like the only layer, so it needs to like fit over some stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you'll wear a big t-shirt and you don't want your sweater to be
bunching
smaller
up.
than your big t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
Not cool.
Not cool. And I want to show off my stitch
marker. The stitch marker and the stitch stoppers are so cute.
Oh yeah, good point.
They both cute.
Okay.
Pretty.
This is my California Poppy stitch marker. I got it in Pacifica. I think it's Fangari Fiber Arts. And then when we were in Monterey, I got these hippos from Monarch. Yeah.
Cute. So cute.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. That is, I think I talked about all the things I'm supposed to talk about. Okay.
Give it a sniff. Yes. Does anyone else huff their swatches?
I definitely huff yarn.
Yeah.
I don't huff my swatches that often, but I do huff a lot of yarn.
Nice.
Yeah. We were at dinner the other day and I needed some like emotional support yarn. So I just held this like fresh skein of yarn that Jacinda bought that smelled so good. Just the whole time I was like...
she was just like, squish, 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 squish. Like holding it like a little pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one, I'm gonna just show it briefly because there will be a vlog coming up, but I am just gonna give you a little sneak peek because I have not really been working on other stuff very much, but if you can guess what pattern it is, write it in the comments. I'm using Knitting for Olive, Pure Silk, Help Single. Oh, you've done so much. I'm gonna wear it like this. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I have to get this done by February 10th.
That's so
soon. I am really trying to, get lots of rows in. But yeah, I think right now it's like to my knees-ish.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it goes down to my ankles, maybe? We'll see. We'll see if I get tired of knitting it. But yeah. Oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh.
I am so excited. It is so pretty.
Dude,
I
the
will share
fabric looks so
details.
good.
I'll share details in the vlog. But I am racing to finish this, and so that I have time to block it.
Was it 2 balls per week of yarn?
Yeah, something like that. I think I'm only on my 4th. Ugh. Or am I on my 5th? I don't remember. But yeah, there was like the skirt, like the portions where I put the markers from here, I think was like 200 rows. I was like, oh my God, I have to do so many. And I think I have like close to 400 stitches. So I'm really, this is why the flicking, I'm like, I know I'm trying to learn a new technique, but I want to go fast because this is gonna take so long. But I'm very psyched and excited to share the vlog once I'm done with this.
And what stitch stoppers do you have?
Oh yeah, and then I got these ones from Monarch as well. They're little sheeps. Beep, 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 beep. It's too long. I can't. It's so hard. And then it's kind of hard to see. The back has like the little feet on the back. I don't know if you can see it. So okay, sorry. I can't hold it because the dress is gonna fall down. But yeah, really cute stitch stoppers. And yeah,
nice.
that's my last whip. Do you have any other stuffs?
I have no whips, but
Do you
I
want to
have
show some yarns?
Oh yes, I'll show some yarns.
This one. Sorry. You can choose whatever one you want, but
okay, I'll show this yarn. Okay, look at check this
so
out.
Fun. Look at that.
It's literally like scrub-a-dub material.
It's so
look at
cute.
that. What?
So cute.
I found this in Tucson's Michael's. Why was that at Michael's? I forget. I usually go there. I only go to Michael's in Tucson. Anyway.
Like a scrubby?
But I
or
think,
like a bag?
I don't know. I bought it because it was funny, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think I'll make something with it. But it's a chainette construction. It's 100% nylon, and I've got 92 yards to make a scrub-a-dub with it. So
fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Not huffable, but very fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's from Lion Brand. So if you too want to make a custom shaped scrubber, Lion Brand has scrubby yarn.
Yeah, you could like, it would be fun to do some sort of animal or like a smiley face or I don't know. Something
I think
cute.
it was like $6 or something like that. But I think it's technically a worsted weight. You're supposed to use size 8 needles. So it'll be a fun little project to play with.
So fun. Cute. Do you want to share any of your other yarns?
Okay. Okay. I have 2.
I'm out of stuff.
Oh, got 2 more yarns. I bought 4 skeins of this Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in. Well. Anyway, you get the idea. White mohair, and I want to make a jelly top with this. I was kind of torn between the color Zephyr, I think, and Bon Mohair, which is by Earth, and it's so pretty. It's this jewel emerald deep green. But I had already purchased this, so I was thinking, like, should I make something else with the white mohair? But I think I'm just gonna go for the jelly top, and if I really feel the deep desire to have a jewel emerald jelly top, I'll just make another one.
Nice.
So this is in the queue.
Held double? Single for the jelly top?
Single.
Oh, single. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Nice.
90% sure.
Cool.
And then I got this at Lambtown, and I finally have an idea of what I want to make with it. It's the Multoma by Windsor Farms Rabbity yarns. Anyway, looks like this. kind of get it to focus. There you go. And it's a 50% Angora, 50% Merino. I have 2 skeins of this, which means I've got 800 meters / yards. Oh, I've got 900 yards to work with. I think I'm actually just going to use maybe like 400 for the heart leaves scarf and then use the other 400 for something else. But I'm a little torn because I feel like I should use all of that meterage to make something, and I feel a bit stumped when I have more yarn to work with. So we'll see. I that's what I'm thinking I'll make. But so I'm thinking I'll make the heart leaf scarf, but I might still choose something else to use all 900 yards of it, or not all, but nearly all, for another project. So TBD on that.
It's very pretty yarn.
And I think that's all we have today.
Yeah, first podcast of 2026.
Yeah, 2026.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. We're excited to bring you another year of knitting.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone who subscribed. Definitely, if you like and subscribe the video, it helps us grow the channel. And we're really excited to keep making more videos for folks and talking about all the things that we love knitting and crafting. So,
all the yarny goodness.
Yeah, so thank you.
Thanks so much.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.